First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules, I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life, well I got some. That's one, kill the competition. Two, be a loyal dog. Three, and if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four, when you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five, if you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Welcome to the Sunday Night Live Stream. We come to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Let me bring out my co-host extraordinaire, Blackout AD. Welcome to the show, Blackout AD. How are you this fine evening?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Man, I am feeling good. This is a good night. Been a busy, productive week this week. So we've got a lot of stuff, and the reason I'm wearing this shirt is I finally resurfaced the shirt in our new merch store. So there's a link in the description or in the comment section there. Chat Mom's here. I see Chat Mom there. I was really excited to get some of these merch options out because we got Team Damon shirts out. We got Vampire Diary shirts out. We got high school Mystic Falls High School shirts out. It's a very exciting week. Very exciting week. So I couldn't wait to chop it up with you this week. I got one thing hopefully dropping tomorrow, which I am hoping for the longest yard, which is the longest edit, the longest movie. Tomorrow will drop tomorrow. So very excited to get that one going. So excited.
You might want to scrap that.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Scrap it, dude. Let it go.
No.
At this point, you got to keep the meme going and just like put it in a vault, release it 10 years from now. And finally, the longest edit ever.
It's in the Disney vault. That's where it is. No, it has been the single longest edit I've ever done, but yeah, it's gonna hit tomorrow. It's gonna hit tomorrow. I have a plan for it to hit tomorrow, and then I also have a plan to edit the rest of the stuff that we have pending to get things lined up for this week. So I am excited about tomorrow. So there's a plan in place, and hopefully a new recording of a new reaction of a movie tomorrow night. So busy day tomorrow for sure.
I see you're putting out more kinds of content.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Well, again, the talks that we've been having after hours and the talks we've been having on is been motivational for me for sure.
Yeah.
And the work has to be put in. So, checking the boxes. So we got Chat Mom here. She says she's ready for some merch.
Yeah. I got to get me a Damon shirt.
Hey, we have two Damons. Two Damons
I didn't
have made the
understand that.
appearance.
I thought they were the same shirt.
No, so one is the OG Damon, the one that we first got, and then
I got you.
The original Damon, and then I created a Damon Suave, and he is a little bit more debonair, a little bit more sophisticated.
I need that one stash.
They both have stashes. One is just nicer, but if you notice in the on his shirt, he's wearing a blackout shirt. So Damon is now sporting blackout gear. Yeah. Damon is wearing blackout gear, and it's underneath his jacket. So he's got gear on. And one he's partying, and one he's just hanging out. So depends on if you want to get dressed up, there's Damon Suave, and if you're just hanging out, there's just OG Damon. So yeah, check those out.
Like
Katie's
the little
here.
touch of the logo on the sleeve. Look good.
Oh yeah, no, that I'm telling you that was you had told me, hey, put the logo somewhere because otherwise they're just shirts, right?
They're just Vampire Diaries shirts.
Right, exactly. Kirk says, "What up, sluts?"
Hello, slutty.
Thanks, man.
Slutty. Need me a Damon sweater soon.
Yeah, man. I put it in an athletic sweater or athletic gray, so you can wear it like a PT shirt. It'll look like an army shirt for him.
I'm gonna get it in pink.
I did. It is in pink too. Black, pink. I have a color palette. It is black, red, pink, athletic, gray, and white. So there you go, man. I've been working, man. This. I got super excited, man. So
it shows, honestly. I mean, I enjoyed out of the theater reaction. You finally did one.
Listen. You know why?
I didn't like you into the car though.
my hype man was with me. So that's the only reason I did the out of the theater reaction. And that's it. Little Llama is now my hype man. He's my cameraman, my hype man. He's the guy who's going to push the content that will be out of the theater reactions, that will be spontaneous reactions, selfies, shit like that. Because I don't do selfies, but he's going to be the guy because he does them all the time. He takes selfies everywhere he goes. So if he takes a selfie of me, it'd be a little different. But so yeah, I told him as we're walking, because him and I sat and we literally sat and talked about the whole movie while the credits were rolling. And I said, hey, I got to do an out of the theater reaction. And he goes, bet, we're doing it. I said, oh shit. I shouldn't have said anything. And sure enough, we walked out of the theater. He goes, do you want to do it here? And he goes, nah, let's just get in the car. Because he knew I was a little nervous about it.
Yeah.
He's getting in the car. And the minute we got in the car, he just started talking. Like there's a part I edited out where he takes over. He's like he was the big llama. He was like, all right, so this is our out of theater reaction. I'm like, whoa, time out. I got to do my intro. like
no, you should have cut that in. You should have cut that in the beginning.
I have it in my edit. I might throw it back in there, but yeah, no, he was into it. But he got me relaxed to get it recorded. So
it's good, man. I mean, good. Numbers, it'll build, but still pretty good. I saw you made TikToks using it. Even the TikTok that you did make of you actually like doing the out of theater. I like that you were experimenting this week, man, and it shows.
Yeah,
it shows.
Yeah. Well, again, motivation to some of the stuff that your mom was doing, right? Which is she's just putting some stuff out there. She's been on the grind as well. So I'm taking a little bit of sort of examples and motivation from other people. Like I'm seeing
she hit 4K. I know she's gonna be excited I said it, but she hit 4K just a couple hours ago, which is kind of nuts when you really put it in perspective. And like even me, I'm like, I'm not doing enough, you know? Like I just feel like a competitive nature. Even Gabe was like kind of making fun of me. He's like, dude, you're just so competitive. It's like, I don't know what it is, but like that's what gets me going. I'm like, all right. And she said the right thing. She was like, I gotta she kind of said she had a bigger following than me. And I said, okay.
Oh shit. Oh,
and I took that personally.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I see her putting herself out there, so I said I got to do that. And like I said, I saw a TikTok, and that's where I did the response to the lady who was talking about she didn't like seat reservations. I was like, I had thoughts, and I was like, you know what, I got to record it. And I had just gotten to work. I pulled into work, and I was like, all right, before I get my day started, let me just record this. Boom. It took 5 minutes to record, did it, put it up online, and that was it. I went into work. So it's little things like that I wouldn't have done had I not had her in the back of my mind, you in the back of my mind, just thinking about these guys are putting out all this stuff all the time. I got to do the same. So the same thing with the dog thing, you know, that I did today. I was like, oh shit, my shit is I hate this shit. This is my next upgrade. The same thing with the dog thing was like, I saw somebody do it and I go, I could one up it. Let me put my dog in it. Fuck it. Let me just see what I can get out of it. And I just had fun with it. So again, I'm putting myself out there because I want it to be successful. So I'm excited. So let's see. We got Herc is involved in the chat tonight. I like that. He says, I'm gonna wear it to my unit and have some colonel yell at me. I need pictures. I need proof that you worn it to your unit. That's what editing is for, Llama. You could have done it intro, post production. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could have been like, whoa, this is my shit, and then start run it,
run it back. I do think it was awesome for you, Llama. Oh, hey, that's a good name for him. I'll see if he likes that. Lamacito to do that together. Yeah, no, he was excited to be in it. Speaking of dogs, oh yes, I did see you have a new dog. Or is dog multiple dogs?
No, he said puppies.
Puppies, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
You guys they got a whole fucking.
They're like the Brady Bunch over there.
Yo, on God. On God.
Oh, wait, now we got to find out what kind of puppies. Yeah, Katie's interested. Puppies, what kind of puppies?
We keep working, man. We keep working.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's been good. I mean, me and Gabe are having sideline talks, so sideline will be back. It's just good to be a part of this. And again, like seeing my mom do it, I'm like, man, what me and Llama have been talking about continuously, like we're on the same track. I seen you put all this shit. That's why, like, I mean, you saw I was fucking grinding these edits. I was like, nah, like Llama's putting in work. Like I'm getting episodes done back to back. I was like, and honestly, how the fuck I didn't figure out how to do it way quicker. I was like, bro, it was so, I literally cut it up, set it up. So all I had to do is one swipe, and everything was zoomed in. I was like, bro, it took me like 2 hours to do the edit, where the first like 8 episodes was like 4 or 5 hours of like cutting and then like typing. I literally typed every number by hand for fucking episodes. I was like, oh no. So
oh damn.
That's why I was like, I literally sat like for 2 hours, like, how am I gonna, like, how do I make this more efficient? Like, did my research and was like, all right, bet. Said, Llama, I found it. I figured it out.
Yeah, no, you seemed excited when you were typing because it was like, bro, I was like, hyped. Damn. Yeah.
Because it cut it in half, like time in half. I'm like, oh, bro, that's it. I can pop out 4 or 5 of these in a week if I really want to. And not that I want to, but hey, if you're down to record, we can.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That this week we got to record.
The big Llama sweatshop.
Hey, that's what's next. That's what's next. I asked my wife. I was like, "Hey, can we start a printing press company back here? Can I get the printing going?" And she was like, she just kind of looked at me like, "Hey, slow your roll there, buddy." So no, I'm excited, man. Like,
don't let her dim your light, dude. Sell shirts out the window. Sell shirts out the back of the window, like hotcakes.
Oh no, we're printing shirts when you get your store. When you get when you get your I told you.
Yo, did I ever tell you?
We're doing design work.
Listen, I came up with obviously I had the kiosk idea, and like I'm like, that's like the first step of owning a store. But then I thought, what if I just built a food truck style card shop? It's just a food truck, but card shop. And I was like, oh, we could sell all our merch in there, shit like that. it's in the works. I was like, I even told Richie, and he shits on my ideas. He was like, that's actually kind of interesting. I was like, bro, I haven't seen one. You know what I mean? Like, we can go to every convention, we can do all that shit. But yeah, man, it's looking up for us.
Go to random like events and you know have like something different than a food truck, right? You go, oh shit, the kids want these cards.
Yeah,
boom, that's awesome.
Even pop-ups, like you can. I was like, bro, you can be like, I'm gonna be in this area. We can even invite other food trucks, like actual food trucks, do a little like event. There's a lot of things, but I told Gabe, I was like, I think in the next, I don't know how many months, but I think everybody collectively needs to plan like a weekend where either like I bring Tang with me to Florida, or we find a spot, we stay in an Airbnb all together, and then we just make content while we're together. You know what I mean? Spend that whole weekend just making content, hanging out, and like then we'll have a good amount of like actual blackout in person content for like a while if we do it right. But I was like, man, there's so many things we can be doing right now, and it's looking up, man.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I'm working on my vlog for my acting debut. I already recorded some
Let's go.
shit. I'm nervous as shit because it went from just read these lines to you got props to there's a dog with you. to I got characters to play. I was like, damn, this went from like you're gonna get up there and read 3 paragraphs to you are now an actor. And there's rehearsals and there's all kinds of shit. So I recorded myself talking to this lady and like doing some stuff and then I recorded like what I was thinking. So I'm like full blown recording a whole vlog to put it together after I'm done. And I'll do I asked her if I can record my actual acting thing, you know, the whole show. And she's like, yeah. I said, so I'm gonna set up a camera there. So it's gonna be a whole thing. But I am nervous as shit, man. Nervous as shit for that. Anyway,
that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to make fun of it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
Blackout. No, but see, a LAN party. We set up like maybe 4 systems. We all got the systems. We can get TVs. We could probably rent TVs if we really wanted to. But
dude, I got that giant screen, bro. I'm telling you, we got that giant blow up screen. We could be doing tournament. We could do a bunch of shit to have fun with it.
You know what we need? We just send Mama Llama on a trip, and then we just take over the Llama house. Just make content.
Listen. If we can get everybody down, the Llama house, I'll coordinate with Mama Llama. We'll do the Llama house adventures for sure. Been debating going to an open casting call here in Jersey for Happy Gilmore too. Man, you should go.
Oh my
you're
God.
a pretty dude. Man, you're a good looking dude.
You're charismatic.
That's it, pretty.
Yeah,
I call him pretty.
That's pretty.
I do think he's pretty. He's a pretty looking dude. And he's not taller than Sandler, so that bodes well for him. So anyway,
Chad must send me the flyer.
Dude, go for it, man. You could be look, man. Her could be the movie star, and then then you can open the doors, slam the doors open for us. I can't believe this. Go for it, man. If you don't go for it, Herc, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna go up there.
He's scared to go up there.
Oh, you know what? He's not gonna. He's probably pissed because I cut him out of that picture. So he's not gonna open any doors for me. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna invite me up there. And then he's gonna cut me out of like meeting Adam Sandler. This is like payback for the picture, bitch. I'm just old and I don't know how to crop shit. That's all. That's the honest truth. That's what happened. Anyway.
Oh, also, never use that picture of me again, though.
Oh my God, it was the worst. Which one? Oh, the thumbnail picture with your hair like that?
Yeah. I said he used it for the Llama show. That's fucked up. For the episode, was cool. I was telling Katie, I was like, I didn't realize I was editing that episode for hours, and I did not realize my hair looked like that the whole time. Like literally, I didn't even notice. But when I watched it back, my hair's like sticking out this way. Some of it's going up. I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" I look like Helga's, or not Helga. What's her name? Cynthia from fucking Rugrats with her hair out.
I thought that was a style choice. I thought that's how you wanted.
No, dude. I'm pretty sure I was lazy that time.
Show up to the premiere with me, and then actually your Comedy Central roast. Man, I would take a roast in a second.
Hey yo.
Oh my god. Anyway, go watch the Vampire Diaries reaction that we did to 162 Candles. I found the new love of my life. Her name was Lexi. She was only there for a short period of time.
No spoilers.
I mean, come on.
I did that edit when she first shows up. I said, I didn't get this vibe from Llama, but then I remembered like towards the end, I was like, oh yeah, he did mention it actually.
I you know what's funny is my first because what I did was I watched it all the way through, and I said, okay, what am I picking up from this episode? And there was like a whole section where we're just having a conversation, and I'm like, I would take her towel, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what did I say that for? And then I was like, I'll take me some Lexi. I like me some Lexi. I was just like saying it like repeatedly within like a 5-minute span, and I'm like, okay, I got to capitalize on this, and that's where the hello came from, because I'm like, damn, because when she did come on screen, I was like, man, I was like, she's a good look. I was like, whoa, like, hey, I like this girl.
Where's
and
feisty vampire come from?
Right. She was hot. I was like, oh, I like this girl. And but we did, you can't like, it's not we could like push a button and the music comes on, right? But but when I watched it back, I was like, yeah, I did have a reaction. You could see my face. I was like, oh, hey. But the things I was saying, I was like, man, I got to do something with that. So that's where that came from. But I had fun with that. So it was a fun edit. So go watch the 162 Candles episode. That was a fun one. The next one should be out hopefully Wednesday or Thursday, since we've already got it ready to go. I'm just gonna edit that one tomorrow. Let's see here. Let's see. with my hair now, I look like Roger from oh Jesus. Well, anyway. But you go Herc. Go try to be on the Adam Sandler's movie, please. Because I would be pissed if you wouldn't. They're mixed. They talk about the dog. Farouk is part Dutch Shepherd. All right. All right. So we had. I went to the movies. We did the reaction to Alien Romulus. I don't know if you liked any of the Alien movies. I was just going to mention it briefly. Dude, awesome movie. There's like 3 different movies in one. Only thing I didn't like, well, not that I didn't like, but only thing I didn't care for was, obviously there's a lot of people who really like this shit online, like Star Wars fans and shit like that. Like they were like really critical of the movie for using CGI to bring back a character who supposedly or he's dead in real life, but they brought him back, like they did in Star Wars and other Disney properties. And it was a little bit off-putting, but I was like, I didn't give a shit because I was having a great time. I was having a great time in the movie. So I just kind of felt like the only rant I had was like, people are a little too critical, I think, of some of these movies. Like I get it. Like if there's I don't know, man. Like you and I criticize movies all the time. We watch movies and we talk about them here on the channel, but it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, it's not.
We
even
have
a fair...
objective criticism. I would think. I mean, like, there's probably topics we probably both of us probably lean one way a little bit more, but I feel like we're very objective. When you see hate online, especially for things like that, it's just like blind, like, no, this shit sucks. Like they just get very upset. So yeah.
I just think I think what people forget is like back in 1978 and 1984 or whatever the first 2 movies came out, you would have given anything to see the shit that they're doing today, right? Like the CG, the way that they put the movie together, like the callbacks to the first couple of movies, you would have been like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing, right? And yes, there would have been a couple of people that would have been critical of a couple elements, right? But it was really left to people who weren't really into the movie, like. When you had those movie reviewers who were like from main media, like Roger Ebert and stuff like that, they weren't like fans of the stuff. So what they were giving you was a criticism of a movie, the way it was made. And I could appreciate that. Like they were like, I don't know if I enjoyed the story or the way that it went. And so they weren't coming at it from the perspective of this just slaps in the face of the lore of Alien. It's more like, they did a wonky job of telling the story and it was a little bit boring in these parts. And I'm like, okay, I can appreciate that edit, right? I can appreciate your perspective on it. But like now everyone's like, oh my God, what they did was a travesty. It's the worst thing. I'm like, just enjoy the fucking movie, because the movie was great. At least to me, my opinion was, it was great, but I know why it was great. And this is what I kind of went back and thought about it. It was great because I enjoyed it with my son, and I enjoyed it with somebody who enjoyed the movie for it just being a fun movie. Like, he doesn't care about the lore, and neither do I. I'm not a big Aliens franchise, fan. I like the movies. I have them on Blu-ray, but I'm not like, I know about xenomorphs. I don't know what the fuck they are. But all I did was I went there and we had a fucking blast. Yeah. We jumped. We had jump scares. We jumped around. When it was stupid, it was stupid. And when it was fun, it was fun. And when it was scary, it was fucking scary. And it was that's what I got out of it. We had popcorn. We had a great. We laughed. And when the movie ended, we were like, "This was a great fucking movie. This was great. We had a great time."
Yeah.
And to me, like, that was the movie. That was exactly what I wanted out of the movie. So when I started seeing some of the criticism and stuff, I'm like, guys, you guys are doing all the same shit over and over again, which is, oh, they use this and this, they should have done this, and then all of them start to sound the same, and I start like,
that's what I hate
annoying
most, when people just have the same takes, and it's like, all right, like, you heard it's kind of with everything though. Like, obviously, social media and the internet gives people a platform to voice their opinions, and like, I mean, we do it too. So like, we can't be like, yeah, these guys suck. It's like we do the same thing, but again, I think there's a difference just regurgitating shit you heard or see online, and just to be amongst the crowd, than like kind of what we do, where we're actually like giving our opinions. Like, if we think something's great, we praise it. If we think it's bad, we shit on it. And like that, it's okay to do that. But that excessive, like, it's also just like a weird thing too, where people just feel so connected to these like properties like this that have like extensive lore. They're so connected to it that a part of them feels like they own it, like it's their baby, and they're like, this is what I want to see. I don't, this is what a real fan wants to see, type shit. And it's like some like entitlement. And it's like, bro, just enjoy the movie they gave you. Be happy that they gave you a good movie off a property, because that's a movie like this is like, it's weird because movies are back 100%. Like, this weekend I noticed, like, driving in I work in a plaza of a movie theater, and you can just see when it's packed. Like, you see the parking lot is filled. It's like, since Deadpool has come out, I think every day that I go, it's like, bro, there's a lot of people at the movies, like, consistently. And this is like one of the, like, this is not like a fancy movie theater either. This is just like a regular normal movie theater. People just, pop in. It's just a regular AMC. So seeing that is dope, because then I think like movies like this, it being good makes people want to keep going to the theaters. And I think we're honestly going to hit, in the next couple of years, probably a streak of like very good written movies, kind of like what we've been talking about in terms of like, yo, just give us a story. Like, it doesn't have to connect to anything. Just give us good stories. Like this one also, even though it does connect to like a prior franchise, and I also think, that's part of the problem, is like they give us a good movie like this, now they're going to make 3 more, and maybe 2 of them are going to suck. Like, possibly, unless they keep going with this route, then giving us good stories. But I think I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm just excited about movies being back, because it's like, especially movies that are doing well with the critics and the people. Like, usually you kind of see like a discrepancy with like the critics and like the people. But I feel like the last couple movies, like Borderlands included, it's like everybody kind of agrees, whether that, like, Borderlands sucks, this movie's doing well, Deadpool was a very good movie. It's like, there doesn't seem too much, like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't seem too much a difference in that. Yeah. Well, I just, the reason that I got annoyed is I saw a guy, again, 3 weeks later, try to be a controversial and do a hot take on
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they were playing clips from their show, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I was 30 minutes in, I was kind of bored. I was falling asleep." I'm like, "What the fuck movie were you watching? Like you literally do not like this movie, or you didn't like, or you're just saying it to take a completely opposite take. A universally like loved movie, like 99% of the people, or no, sorry, 95% of the people who went to see it enjoyed it, loved it, whatever. Yeah, the rewatchability of it remains to be seen, right? The second time I watch it, I may not be as amped or pumped to see it, right? It may be a one and done. I don't know. I could agree with that part, but like, don't tell me the first time you fucking watched that movie, you were like, "Oh, it's 30 minutes in, I was asleep. I couldn't care about the story." I'm like, dude, you saw like the stuff they were giving you, like again, fan service left and right, but they did that on purpose. But that's what I'm saying. Like, forget the movie criticism itself. It's like, it's people just trying to be controversial for the sake of being controversial. Like, if you have a legit beef with it, good, put that out there, and I can follow that. But like, when somebody's like, "Oh, I almost fell asleep in the movie," I'm like, you're like, which movie did you fucking go see? Like, you didn't see that movie. And if you did, you're not a fan. You're not a fan at all. So I think that's just a hot take just to try to get clickbait and to try to get people to listen to your show. But that's
the lowest form of like content is hating on something, right? And like most people who don't really, they're just doing it because content was popular now. But it's like they don't really got talents. So it's like, what am I gonna do? Make something interesting and a good show, or just talk shit about this movie and hope I get a lot of views? Like,
right.
That's kind of all it is. But
yeah. So yeah, no, that's the only thing. My only issue with what happened. But again, I'm happy I did the out of the theater review. I'm gonna go back to see the movie with Big Poppy, because we didn't get to go this weekend. He's actually in Florida Gulf Coast University. He moved his girlfriend back to college today. He drove over.
Nice.
Yeah, so he'll be back tomorrow. But we didn't have any time to go do anything, so we're gonna go take him next weekend. But I'm gonna go try to see it at 4DX, the little movie theater. So see if my motion sickness can handle it.
Good luck.
Because there was a couple of scenes on the IMAX screen that got me a little queasy. Just a couple, but I was okay. And the more I think about it, man, I'm almost 50, dude. I'm almost 50. I'm a couple years away from 50.
Man.
So shit, I'm fucking old. Anyway,
you're spry, buddy. You're a spry guy.
Yeah. The one thing that slowed me down this week was our copyright issues. The Vampire Diaries, man, and that's a pain in the ass. But you know what, man? People can gripe about it, and I understand it. Like, there's techniques and things to get through it, but man, what a mission, man! What a mission! Like I got pissed because remember that the screenshot I sent you, that had all of those like that was like the intro. Like they flagged the intro, like 50 seconds of my face saying, "Hey, welcome to the show." Like, there's no copyright in there, but they flagged every single piece that they could find where there was just a hint of the word Vampire Diaries in it. I'm surprised this one doesn't get this show tonight doesn't get flagged. But yeah, man, that's so frustrating because I edited it like 5 times before I just let it go. So that's why again, I just want people to see it. It's out there. But yeah, man, this copyright stuff is crazy business. But hey, man, you're doing your thing. I got to again thank you and praise you again, because you're doing amazing work on those edits, man. If you guys are watching, if you guys are watching the edits and the episodes, man, it is Blackout AD's full edits. I'm adding a couple of pieces of comedy in there or some bits, but the story structure is his, man. So trust me, you guys got to check that out, man. I'm telling you. All right, so make sure you guys are watching that. What else we got, man? What are you working on? You had some
I didn't do.
You were trying to work on something this week, but
I mean, I've been doing so much shit, and I've honestly been waking up earlier. I'm not sleeping less, but like I'll still go to bed around the same time, but I'll get more sleep, go work out. I'm low key down 20 pounds in a month, so I fucking been grinding on that shit. But in terms of content, I like how you were telling me, you're like, yeah, work on your own shit. I was like,
oh no, I felt bad. I felt bad because you've been fully dedicated to the stuff that we've been doing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it tremendously. But I was like, man, you've been telling me you want to work on the card stuff, and I'm like, man, he's been busting his ass on my stuff, and I'm like, on our stuff.
I also felt the thing is I felt behind because truthfully I was just waiting for you to finish longest yard. I know you were editing that, and I was like, I'm just gonna chill, like I'll edit it. I know he's doing that. He wants to get that one out, so he can just spend time on that. But then it was like a couple of days, and I was like, damn, I'm kind of behind now. So I was like, yo, let me bust these out this week, which I spent like a couple of days doing, and got them out. I was like, all right, now I got all the card videos recorded. My thing is, I'm trying to like figure out how I'm gonna like present the videos. Like, do I want to do a voiceover? Do I want to put like what the price is? Do I want to make it to where it's like them kind of following me build the business? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. So I still got the footage, and it's still good footage, and I'm still selling cards. So I'm just gonna keep recording every time, and then do the put them together. And then I'm also thinking too, like when I actually start, I'll have like 5 or 6 videos I can put out in a week every day. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of that's kind of working. I just want to figure out the editing style, I think. Which honestly, I feel like I am getting better in terms of just like technically editing because of doing the Vampire Diary shit. Because again, I cut that shit in half, and I was like, oh yeah, now I got more time to like kind of like fuck around with like the story. That's why I think episode 9 is way better because like I had way more time to just like clean it up. So yeah, man, I'm trying to do that shit. Still selling cards.
Yeah, I was hoping to get it done, but the copyright is what actually stopped me because I was like on a roll. Because I text you, I was like, I got this going, I'm ready to get this going. And the minute I had everything up and running, I was like, all right, I'm uploading this one, and I was about to start finishing the longest yard. I'm like, all right, I've got the time, let's go. And all of a sudden that shit said blocked globally. I was like, what? I was like, no, come on. Then I did a couple of edit pieces where on YouTube I was like, fuck it, then I'll just clean them out, and cleaned them out, and didn't work. Went back to the drawing board. Boom. I even reverse engineered them. Like I reversed a bunch of images. That took a while. No, I was like, damn, they're just crazy. Like I'll send it to you. I'll put it on the drive so you can see it. I have us reverse imaged, and I look weird. Like I don't know. I get maybe it's because I'm just used to seeing us in this way. That I'm on this side, you're on that side. But then we flip the camera, and I flip everything, except the graphics are in the right spots. My eye looks bigger on this side. You look a little weird, and the characters are in the wrong place. And I'm like, damn, now I know why all those people complained so much when I did that, because I used to do the reverse image all the time. Yeah. But yeah, no, it looks so funky. But that one didn't even pass, and that one had a filter on it and everything. I was like, they're just trying to take me to the cleaners with this one. I don't know why. Yeah, sometimes it happens. And you just have to go through the growing pains, and it is what it is. But it's interesting, man. It's just an interesting thing. The watch-alongs went through, so everybody, again, if you want to watch those, they're on Patreon, they're on channel memberships,
and we're ahead by a lot.
And we are ahead by a way lot. So that one, actually, the watch-alongs, I'm just gonna as we finish, I'm just gonna put those out. They're just gonna be sitting out there, waiting for anybody who wants to watch them. But man, we're cranking through, man. But yeah, I'm just excited that we are moving this thing along. We got a lot of new subscribers, almost to 6,700 subscribers, episode 165, like a lot to be fucking thankful for, man. Yeah. Like I say all these things because again, I came into tonight just super excited that, again, this is a lot of people telling me, hey, we can do this. And again, it's us having these conversations. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot. And then I saw my cousins this weekend, my little nephews, and they were like, "How's your channel?" These little dudes, right? They're like, "How's your channel? Did you get to 10,000 yet?" They're like asking me. I'm like, "Fuck, not yet, but I'm getting there." And they're like, you'll get there. These little kids look at me, you'll get there. And I'm like, yeah, I will. I'll fucking get there. Thanks, man.
I mean,
Thanks
you
a lot,
will,
guys.
dude.
Yeah, no. I see it. It's right around the corner, man. It's right around the corner. But the one thing I was going to try to do is not to stretch myself out to things I can't do. So like I'm starting to rein in some things, but I am going to do another group watch along with you guys. I'm just going to I got to schedule it, but I'm just going to pick the movie and set up the date and just get it going, because I really enjoyed some of the stuff, and we've had some pretty good numbers when all of us are together. So we might follow up on a Jackass movie or a comedy. So it's gonna be a fun edit. Those are actually easy and fun to watch. So I'm gonna set something up with you guys. I'll put something in our group chat. And I'm putting the stickers out everywhere. I'm like fucking. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped today.
Welcome to the hype train, brother. No.
Yeah. Now I just gotta hit the gym. If I hit the gym, start getting swole like you, then I'll be good.
Oh, brother. I'm trying to be in the best shape of my life. I'm eating like it. But to me, I don't know. It feels like I'm putting everything together. You know what I mean? Since me and you linked up, I feel like everything I've been learning, I'm just piecing together right now, and I'm like applying a little bit of everything every day, and I'm like, bro, I feel good, man. I feel good, and I feel good about all the work we're putting in, because it ain't paying off yet, but it will. You know, like eventually.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. So just so you know, so secretly, I am trying to get back into the gym, or get back into a healthier regimen, because my wife wants to take me to Orange Theory. She's like, why don't you work out with me? Now, I say this, and I said it to her in person, so I'm not like committing, any type of marital issues here, right? Even though I'm stuttering right now. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Fucking nervous right now. But I told her, I was like, you are very difficult to work out with, because she's a motivator. She's like, come on, let's go. Get moving, right? And I am like, if you tell me that, I slow it down. Like, if you're in my ear while I'm working out and you're like, run a little faster, let's get moving, I want to stop. I want to stop immediately. So she's been doing Orange Theory, and it's expensive. And she's like, why don't you go with me? And I'm like, nah, I'll just do my thing. And she's like, if you don't do anything and you don't start losing some weight, if you don't do something, because I haven't done shit, then I'm gonna sign you up for it, and you're gonna come with me. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play pickleball. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get active. I'm on the AD train. AD's losing weight. He's hitting the gym. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna lose some weight. I ain't done shit. And she asked me this week, she's like, did you do pickleball this week? Did you go out and do anything this week? Nope. Oh, don't worry. I'll sign you up for Orange Theory at the end of this month. I got till the end of this month to get my ass doing something. Otherwise, I get signed up for it, and then she's going to be barking in my ear the entire time. But she's doing it from a place of love. I know what she's doing, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with that shit. Yeah. So I'm a little nervous.
That's the thing. That's the thing about like working out, or like anything really. It's just like there's got to be like an internal conversation where you commit to yourself to do it. Like as much as people want to push you and stuff, it's like it just doesn't work that way, especially if you want to be committed. Like, yeah, it might help you get there. Like, you might go do something because she keeps threatening, but it's like, are you gonna stay committed to it? Or that's always been my thing. Like, once I'm motivated, I'm probably the most motivated person ever, but you got to get me motivated. I have to like reach that point where I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it. But then once I'm doing it, I'm like all in. Like, everything changes immediately. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, this is my goal. I'm going to figure out how to get to that point. But there's always that internal conversation where it's like, dude, I know you want to work out. Like, for a month, I was like sitting here not streaming, but gaming, where we were doing our content. I was like, bro, the one thing you're missing is just being active. You know what I mean? Like, you're just sitting here eating shit all day. Like I didn't feel good. And like last night, so like today I weighed in and it's like I'm like 19 pounds from a month ago, or like when my parents came to town. I was like 278, bro. And that's what kind of motivated me, because I was like, bro, you're only 20 pounds away from 300. Like, you might want to, like do something. So when I reached this goal, but last night I ate McDonald's, and this whole week I've been eating clean. Like I got overnight oats, fucking drinking protein shakes, like 2 a day. I'm only eating protein, and like I'm eating pretty well. But I ate McDonald's yesterday and drank. I was a little tipsy, like, yeah, let me get some nuggets. I'm like fucking, but I eat it, and immediately, like, my body was like, nah, bro, like, you were just doing so good, and now you feel like shit. And I was like, I think last night was like, yeah, I'm gonna be eating pretty clean for a long while, because I could just feel it. It's like you feel good all week, and then you put that shit in your body. It's like everything. I went to sleep earlier. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't motivated to do anything. I just felt like shit. I was like, yeah, like. I think this is a long term, like me working out, and I also kind of got pissed at myself, because there, remember a year ago, or probably almost 2 years at this point, I like worked out heavy, lost a lot of weight. We were doing the show, and I kind of like, when I started working out again now, I kind of got mad at myself, like during like one of the 3-mile runs Hercules was talking about. I was like, bro, you really you got to the best shape of your life at that point, and then just let yourself get back to like being fat, and now you gotta restart over. Like I gotta work out hard just to get back to what I was. And I was like, nah, I can't do that anymore. So just like everything else, it's a commitment to like what I want out of life. Like it's like, yo, you wanna have a media company, then do things that bring that to fruition. You wanna feel good, look good, and have more energy to do more shit, because obviously I got all these fucking ideas. Like I need to have the energy to make that shit happen, and it just wasn't happening before. It's like, commit to everything, so hopefully you do the same, Llama, or your wife's gonna sign you up, dude.
Yeah, she is, and then she's gonna be in my ear.
Yep,
come on, get up, run. Shit, fuck, let me alone. But
she thrives in that CrossFit kind of scenario, huh?
Well, Orange Theory is more just staying active, staying moving, right? Because you get points and shit, stuff like that, and they have a monitor on you and stuff. So I don't mind that part. I just when you're watching me, that's when I get self-conscious. Like, oh shit, you're watching me. Like if you're not watching and I'm just moving, I'm working out, I'm doing my thing. But the second I know you're watching, or not you, but like somebody's watching, I'm just like, fuck, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
I'm the opposite. I get like more motivated. I noticed, because I've been working out with one of my coworkers, and like when he doesn't, because I've been going hard. Like today, actually the last like month, I've only had maybe 3 like rest days, like, and it's kind of been Sundays have been my day, but like 6 days in a row. So some days he's not there, and I'm like less motivated that day. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I want to half-ass a little more. I'm like, bro, but when he's there, I'm like, nah, I can't half-ass, because then that's just not good. That's not good gym etiquette. You know what I mean? Like what kind of workout you gonna get if I'm half-assing? You know what I mean?
That's true.
But like, bro, like everything, like my runs are like, I'm running less hard. I'm like, like I don't have no. Again, I thrive off the competition aspect of it too. You know what I mean? It's like, all right,
yeah,
damn, you put up that weight, like I'm going. Like let me see what I could do.
The Chad Mom's got a good idea. Says get a walker and watch movies while you walk, dude. And then movie reactions while on the treadmill will go crazy.
Yo,
yeah, I need 2 cameras. I need 2 cameras, right? One in front, one on the treadmill. So like when I get a reaction, I fall off the fucking treadmill.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he says, nah, don't look at me at all. I hate it. Give me a book on the treadmill, or 600-pound life on my stationary bike. No, man, I'm with you, man. It's just I'll get there, and I want to get moving, and I want to keep getting healthy. So for sure. So yeah, it's just an interesting thing. She's got me pushing me to get something going. So I'll get there. But I give both my freaking testicles to be at your weight right now, buddy. So actually your pre-weight loss weight, I give both my testicles. Yeah. I don't need them anymore. So
yeah, I mean, damn.
Yeah, that's stuff old people say.
Perspective, right?
I don't need. Hey, listen, man. Technically, I don't need them. So I'm good. I'm good, man.
Good. They weigh that much, dude.
Shut the fuck up, man. No, not that much. Now I gotta add suitability checks on there. Jesus Christ. They don't wait. It's not okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
we can move on.
I get it. This is as dumb as that. My outro of "Tell me what you think I'm going to look forward to." Remember that shit? Oh my god, that's the worst. That was the worst outro I've ever recorded. Oh my god. Anyway, so I think we're getting close to closing time. So this has been a pretty good show. I love the fact that we got Chat Mom and Herc back in the mix a lot. So thank you guys for joining us. Katie was here. I think that was it. they were lighting up the chat. They were talking about the dogs, talking about everything. So it's been a pretty good one. So let's see, Chat Mom says getting older. It's harder to the health shit can really make losing it harder. No, even if you do everything right. No, for me, it's being active and eating. Eating, the eating part I have down pretty good because I have lost weight. But that picture that we have, actually, oh no, I know what I was going to tell you. At some point when we do this whole, hey, let's meet together, party at Llama's house, we got to do like a photo shoot, man, because we need promo pics, man. Like 100%. Because like I don't have anything from anybody professionally. Like we need to have Big Poppy will do a photo shoot so that we have pics for Sideline, that we have pics for the websites and different things like that. Because that's the next step. We got to start branding our stuff. So again, we'll
plan it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, 3 days. Again. Imagine we stay in an Airbnb or your house or wherever for 3 days, and it's like, yo, this is what we're doing. We're doing this. We're gonna do fucking whatever. It's like all day. That's all we're doing. It's just content and hanging out. You know what I mean? Like we'll go out to eat, whatever. But like just literally, we're going there for work. Like it's not us going to just go sit at a bar. I mean, we could do that too after work.
Yeah, after hours. Yeah,
of course. But for the like. I think that, and I also think the kind of motivation, because like, again, me and you are kind of we're the pioneers of this for the most part. Like we're the ones setting the table, and now once we get going, then I think everybody will find their lane and continue. Like it's really good. Like I had a real good conversation with Gabe about Sideline. Like, listen, man, you got to take more responsibility. This is your show. I'll help. We'll figure it out. We'll do whatever you guys feel to make the show better. We'll continue, but at some point you got to take this as your own. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do it forever, but let me show you what I did last year. Let's improve on what we did last year, and you start implementing your ideas, getting the creative juices going. Because that's one thing about Gabe, especially, is like kid's capable of so much. Like yeah, we give him a lot of shit about it, but for the most part, or like in my belief, I believe he's capable of a lot. It's like, bro, just let me show you. Let me just do the work with me this time. And I had the same conversation today with him about, or like that I had with you, where I was saying like, yo, think about it. If we treat this like a job every week, I even I told him, I was like, bro, we're on the games like 5 days a week. He was like, no, I only play Sunday, Thursday, Monday. It was just like 4 days. I said, bro, that's like a part-time job, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let's utilize that. Maybe we don't game as much. Maybe we just make content sometimes. Let's start editing together. Let's I could teach you while I'm editing. You can edit some shit. There's a lot of things we could be doing other than gaming, even though we love to do it and it's fun. But it's like at the end of the day, we're sitting there talking shit. That's really what we're there for. You know what I mean? We could game by ourselves at all times.
Yeah. No, I look, man, and like I know Herc's on a different path, right? He says he misses the content, but we got so much shit happening at once, maybe one day. No, I mean, and listen, the contributions that Herc has made already, I mean, come on, man, to the graphics and to the different things like that we've got going. So everybody has chipped in, right? Yeah. In different parts. And along the way. And listen, Herc's been like a pinch hitter here and there. Like when we need him, he comes in and takes care of some stuff. So like I know he can't do it full time, and I know he's got other things going on, and that's fine. But like it's understood. It's understood. Like and trust me, like I take no offense to any of that. Like it's the same with me and you. Like for a little while, I'm trying to survive, new job and things last year going into this year. And so not that mine paused a whole lot, but it did slow down a lot. Right. And then you had, your card thing that you were trying to get into. So we've all been trying to do it. So Herc, don't worry, man. Like, don't feel that pressure, man. Like, again, each of us has our own set of goals. So I would say that's how it works. And whatever you can contribute to the team, that's what we're looking for. That's all. So everybody brings something to the table.
Same thing. Gabe kind of was like, if Llama makes it, like we were there early, and I was like, bro, if Llama makes it, how much content have we made with Llama? Just if you were to get 1 million subscribers tomorrow, we would all get a significant boost in whatever we have done already, because we've made so much content together. It's like we've already been laying the groundwork, man. That's the thing. Like, it's been years. We've been doing this for years, literally. And every day there was like a new, we had new ideas. We tried different things, but we've just been sharpening the tools. I think this year is the first year where me personally, I'm taking shit more serious in a business aspect. It's like, all right,
right.
I'm good on the camera. I don't get nervous. You know what I mean? Like, you want me to say an outro? I got you. I'll fucking make an outro in my right then. I'm already pretty sharp on this front. Now it's like, how do I make money off of that? How do I, the card shit to me is just a way to siphon money into Blackout and build what I really want to do. I want to have a media company, but this is just the first thing that I've done where it's like I don't have to sell drugs or anything. Not that I have, but I'm just saying, like, I don't have to do anything illegal. I was like, oh, I can make money doing this, and I can make good money doing it. Now, how do I scale that? Because I know once I scale that, I can put it right back into Blackout, because at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want a media studio. I want to be able to have a space where we can all link up, do content weekly, and really thrive. We're all skilled, bro. There's so many unskilled people that have followings that I truthfully think, like, you put me
right.
Like, I can talk with anybody about anything for the most part. As long as I know a little bit about it, I can have a conversation, especially on on camera. Like, we got too much talent, man, and we just keep grinding. And shout out to my mom, because she's really pushing me. Like, it's just, real shit. Like, it's funny to think, because she's grown so much so fast, and all she's doing is posting consistently, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what I kind of told her. I was like, there's things that you're gonna have to learn that, like, I could tell you about it, but like, if you're not going through it as a creator, you have, like, once you go through it, then you learn. It's like, oh, I can do this or this. But it's like, you're growing pretty fast that you're not learning the same things. Like, I don't have a following, but I have the backbone of, like, if I do get a following, trust me, they're going to be here for a while. You know what I mean? Like, just keep going.
I will end the show by saying the following, right? We're going to continue to grind. We got a great product. We got some great products. We got some great people that have been part of this journey. Everybody who's contributed. And I will say this so that you all know, right? There's a reason that at the beginning of every episode that I put out for a little while now, it says Blackout Presents. And it's because I understand how I got to where I am and sort of the push that I got from AD and from the team. So that's how we got here. That's how I got here. It's not, and again, it's been a team effort. It's been a lot of us working in different intervals at different things. All of us are doing what we can. And so this is the year. I think this is the year we are transcending, going to that next level. So let's keep it going. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Do like Herc says, man, drop those likes and subs, man. Make sure you guys become channel members. Go to the Patreon, become patrons, support the channel, support us, support Blackout AD over on Twitch. And again, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, go to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys will like and subscribe. Links for the new merch is in the description. Go get your Damon t-shirts and your Vampire Diary stuff and your new Big Llama Show Sunday night live stream shirts. They got hoodies and we got blackout logos and stuff and things. We got all kinds of shit on it. So go check it out. Go to the logo. Go to the links. All right, man. I'm the Big Llama. He is Blackout AD. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next Sunday night.